right. I'm not doing a fucking thing. My phone just sits there and it's on the fucking internet and it's chilling and it's doing its thing, right? The fuck, yo? My fucking shit just gets turned off because of nothing. YouTube, you're a piece of shit.
what's going on in this world, I really think it's y'all best bet to let the people walk about that store with that shit and you mind your business. Because I promise you, when y'all get in my face, I'm going to flu-flock y'all ass. I swear for Jesus.
Well, it is our business. We're the taxpayer. We're the ones who fund SNAP, to be clear. Mankind, this country, is our business. We're going to talk about SNAP. But I think that it's important to remember what SNAP is. And then I'm going to make the case as to why many, many people in this country, in fact, should not have the right to vote and rightfully did not have the right to vote. Matter of fact, not just in this country, throughout all of human history. Unless you were a contributor, you didn't get to vote on the resources contributed from those who actually, were of value to society. So, SNAP, that brings us to SNAP. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP. 1964, that's when it was created. But remember, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, it's important because people just say SNAP, I don't think they know what SNAP means.
Means now.
Well, yeah, we'll get to those things.
Eat my food now.
Well, it's supposed to be nutrition.
Oh.
See, that's the key. It's supposed to be supplemental and nutrition. And it's supposed to help low-income families supplement nutritionally. Grocery budgets, right? It's not supposed to just be available, be some kind of a service utility that can be used for all food. It's not meant to let people buy whatever they want. The idea in '64 that SNAP would be used for ice cream sundaes would have been so absurd that you would have been considered a radical extremist and drummed out of the court, whatever party you were a part of. So, in the 1970s, there were work requirements that were added, rightfully so. And then in 2008, food stamps, they renamed SNAP to Fight Stigma.
What? Well, there's a lot of hate against stamps, the stamp culture.
Stampers.
It was a big problem. People were getting confused with
It's not a
postal
popular
service.
collecting
Yeah,
anymore.
no.
So now states are warning that SNAP benefits could run out. Your goody, gimme, could run out if the government shutdown continues. So there you go.
Lawmakers have less than a week to reopen the government before
Now,
state agencies say the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, could impact families ahead of the holidays.
Don't care.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture sent a letter to state agencies on Friday. It said there will not be enough funds to pay November's SNAP program if the government shutdown continues past October 27th.
Oh no! SNAP's out.
Just wait until the Snapchat, go out the store, Snapchat, cookies and s'mores, Snapchat, oh I'm not more, Snapchat, whoa.
I want you to see this next montage here, and I want you to unfortunately keep in mind that the people you're about to see, they make up a far greater percentage of this country than most people would like to admit, because now that SNAP may be out, you think, okay, how do we deal with this as a constitutional republic? Maybe people want to push forward some legislation. They say, hey, we need to hold people accountable at the ballot box, or maybe pressure your local legislators. No, instead, those who receive SNAP, the recipients, they're threatening if you don't continue to give them free stuff, they're just going to steal it.
Trump cutting off food stamps right before Thanksgiving bad and all, but my people ran out of stores with the cart.
Ooh. Since you want to take food stamps away, I'm going to Omar. I'm going to break up everything.
Booker Sweet Tea.
Right the basket. I'm going to write about this.
Well, the vision center over there.
It ain't nothing like niggas been knew how to steal. Like, please, I'll go steal a whole turkey can of ham. Y'all ready for the looting?
If you gotta take those groceries, go ahead and take them. If you gotta walk smooth out the door, just take them. I don't care. I'll support you.
I will be at motherfucking Walmart with my steel toes on and my motherfucking helmet, and I dare trying to stop people walking out that motherfucking store in my grocery. What's going on in this world, I really think it's y'all best bet to let the people walk about that store with that shit and you mind your business. Because I promise you, when y'all get in my face, I'm going to flu-flock y'all ass.
Mind our business. Thank you for the advice, World Star Food Chef. Just so you know, we did have a break here. We'll go back and forth to whether the World Star Food Chef should say the word.
I said it was funny.
Yeah, we should do it. We probably shouldn't.
I like that to be done. I thought it was funny.
Mind your business. What is our business? We are the taxpayer. We're the ones who fund SNAP, to be clear. Mankind is so listen, think about it. You're going to give us free first. You're going to perpetuate unemployment. Or we're going to commit a felony. How do you solve that? How do you coexist in the country? At what point do you think people get fed enough? And remember, step by step, they cost you nothing but $25 billion a year. $9 billion a year alone is spent in sugary drinks. It's the number one snack item. Sugar, supplement, nutrition, supplemental nutrition. Sprite. That's what you're talking about. Yes. And then, for the most of the hate, that's the people who hate. This is not Cinderella. You understand that the average grocery bill for someone using SNAP is twice the amount spent on the average non-SNAP grocery bill. So it's more shopping, it's more middle class. And that's staying. You see those taxes taken out of your check. Just note there's someone out there who, my God, has had a little bit of a tough go, but they're spending double what you just budgeted for your groceries. Including the American student. Yeah.
Did Donald Trump, was he successful in removing sodas from SNAP?
I know that there was a
It was by states. It was like 5 states figured it out, 5 more committed to it.
How is this not one of those things that you just like wave along and make happen? Everybody should support that. What do you think? Yeah, okay. $9 billion in sugar use gone. No, gone. Done. Just done. Okay. Whatever billion in train days, whatever else is junkie, gone. Let's say that's $50 billion a year. We can't do that. Do you guys understand this? This country can't do that because that's considered a violation of human rights. We're not going to find common ground with people who think that they should be able to spend twice the amount that you spend on your carefully budgeted grocery bill on soda, on candy. If you can't cut candy from SNAP, you can't cut anything from government. And that's why we're so disappointed when some conservative influencers out there saying, oh, we need to keep Coca-Cola on SNAP. Speaking of which, this is what I always say to people, fake news proliferates on both sides. This clip has been making the rounds regarding SNAP. And I just want you to know, it's not legitimate. It's satire. This person's a comedian, but roll this clip because you may have seen it.
I just woke up, got an email from ABT. I used to get $740 a month for my 2 kids, and we're not getting EBT no more. They took the EBT. They saying I gotta work 20 hours a week. I'm not working for nobody. Get the out of here. This is what Americans, taxpayer, work for us. They work for me. They gotta help me feed my kids. Get the out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be quitters now. Y'all been helping us all this time. Now y'all wanna tap out. Get the out of here. I want my EBT, yo. I want my EBT, and I'm not working for nobody. I'm a boss. What the are they working? When the government is here to help. Come on. Y'all sent all that money to Iraq, Ukraine. Y'all funded all these wars. But when it's time to help the Americans, y'all want to help us? I need my EBT, yo. I need my money, yo. I need my EBT. Stop playing with me, yo.
And you guys found some information on
Yeah, so this guy is his name is the Loopy Blogger. That's his Insta account. You can see that he does shows and he goes out for guest appearances. It's clearly a parody.
Okay, it's clear. And by the way, we almost got caught because we saw it from so many right-leaning influencer accounts. A good part of the work that we do here is making sure that we correct the record and you have accurate information. And it's easy for us to be caught flat-footed. Because sometimes you just go like, well, why would 20 accounts out there with 50 million impressions, why would they not do due diligence? I don't have an answer for you. I just know that they don't. And if you want us to be able to continue to do this, it's a team effort. It requires a lot of legwork. Please consider, hey, join Rumble Premium. And that's what funds us. It's viewers like you. Mug Club is Rumble Premium. Rumble Premium is Mug Club. $99 a year, get this wonderful hand-etched mug. And you get the Friday show, 100% more show, everything ad-free. And we're not able to do this, but just be very careful, and if something seems off, double check it because it usually is. Back to SNAP.
Well, I was going to say, also because it was so close to what you think some of the opinions might actually be. It was hard to tell the difference sometimes.
So that montage is for you. That should be enough. The truth should be enough, but the truth doesn't travel as quickly as the lie. So people go, this is the most extreme example I want to use that. You know what you do when you present that to a leftist? They go fake news, and they'll say that you can be trusted on nothing. Right? That's why truth does matter. Accuracy, or at least an attempt to be accurate, does matter. Back to SNAP. If you don't continue to give us free stuff, we're just going to steal it. Socialism is sharing at gunpoint. Do you understand that? I want you, when people say, hey, it's empathetic, right? We need to help those who have less. Remember what you just saw. Does that seem like empathy? And then add on top of that, that those same people spend twice the amount on their average grocery bill that you do. Have you had some tough breaks? Did you struggle during the Biden economy? Are you still bouncing back with COVID stuff? Because the truth is, there are different classes of people. And those who pay nothing in taxes, they have luxuries at their disposal that you couldn't even possibly imagine when you are paying your own way. I think that is morally reprehensible, and we need to focus on that more. There's no empathy from the left. There's only the purchasing of votes. And this brings me back to, how do we fix it? People say repeal the 19th and they turn it into a gender thing. No, it's the idea that in this country, and throughout all of human history, voting was not simply a birthright. Voting was a responsibility married to duty. The people who contribute resources to that country. Do you think that someone who's receiving SNAP, spending twice the average grocery bill, I'm not spending, because it's not there, but use the term really wrongfully, exchanging, trading your money at twice the rate they need it. Then if they don't continue to receive these, they're going to steal stuff. You think these people should vote on what SNAP looks like, and then vote on the criminal laws that they have warned you they will break? Of course not. Here's how we fix it. Not just ID, not just proof of citizenship, which is great. I don't think you have the right to vote in this country. I think there should be a requirement. Do something. No, sales tax, don't try and pull that leftist. Not enough. You have to pay taxes. You have to provide proof of gainful employment for at least 2 years. Now, if you're temporarily unemployed and you get that, sure, there can be exceptions for that. You have to pass a civics test, show that you're proficient in our national language. Of course, be a law-abiding citizen. Oh, and by the way, you don't get to vote if you're not eligible for selective service. The draft. We can't have people who can be sent to war at the drop of a hat while being voted upon from people who don't. People who don't listen. Working? Good job. Speak the language, civics test? Draft for everybody? Or only those eligible for the draft get to vote? Comment below. You think that's reasonable? I do. And you know who else thought was reasonable? Every human being ever. Until we just said, yeah, everyone gets to vote. No matter how much of a drain it is. How long before the country implodes? Genuine question. How long before people catch on and realize, oh wait, I'm actually better off not working, not paying taxes, because I'll have double the grocery budget. And then I can simply break the law because I live in a state where there's cashless bail, catch and release, and IOU policy. I can continue to live consequence-free and vote on ensuring that a society floats me, the leech, the succubus, the remora. Can't do that. This country can't sustain itself. Oh, you're still here, which is a miracle in the age of Instagram and shorts. I think you have some shorts up there. An attention span that is longer than that of a fruit gnat. So thank you. I'm glad you probably would like it a lot more if you actually head over and subscribe on Rumble. I'm live there 5 days a week, 11 a.m. Eastern, where free speech is still alive. Go to Rumble. Get off the social media ghetto that is YouTube.
A peace plan for Gaza, a ceasefire in place. But Hamas keeps choosing terror. And on a rampage, mass executions of their...
Oh boy, it's another one of these roundtables from Jubilee where they get a leftist and a liberal and a MAGA and a conservative to debate. I'd like to shout out this Naima Trout, I think that's who it is, because we invited her to the Culture War, and we mostly postponed the Culture War show. Actually, let me just show you. It's coming up November 8th in DC, but she canceled on us because she wanted money. She wanted money. And the conservatives never do. They are always willing to just come on and do these debates. So I want to make sure I bring that up first before I comment on Jubilee itself as well as this video. Because Jubilee, in my opinion, often frames these things to benefit the left because they're liberals. And, you know, it's fascinating that whenever I do commentary on these videos, I don't even show more than like, it's less than 10%. I show some principal arguments and then I'll comment on them, give you my thoughts. They always copyright flag it and then give it up, and it's the stupidest thing. Maybe it's automated, but they could just release it. Jubilee. I'm allowed to comment on these videos, especially when it pertains to public matters and how you frame things. And so I want to make sure it's explicitly clear that in my view, these shows are propped up to protect liberals. And so that's what I'm going to show you, as well as counter some of the arguments made by these individuals. But I'm going to give a shout out to Naima. When we reached out and said we wanted to have the Culture War, we normally don't pay guests. And her booker, I don't know if it was her personally or her booker, because Alex Stein was the one talking to them, said she wanted money. We agreed on $500 because it's a small venue event. It's not, we lose money doing it. It's like if we were going to make $1 million, I'd pay everybody money, you know what I mean? But we lose money doing it. We're trying to establish the show. And she said $500. I wonder how much Jubilee paid her to be here. Because liberals won't do it, right? They're grifters and they're fake. All you need to know about this whole debate is that the left will argue if they're paid to argue, and the right will show up and plead their case for free. Her booker came back and said, you know what, 500 is too low because she got a better offer. Can you do 5,000? And we said, yeah, absolutely not. I immediately then told our booker, offer someone else 5,000. This liberal didn't take it, but I was like, it'd be funny because just, you know, we're not going to give you that you're playing stupid games for us. We'll give it to somebody else and make it fun. The funny thing is, we tried to give someone the money. She didn't take it, so I respect that. Anyway, let's play. See what they got going on. Experiencing interruptions. Well, it's probably okay. Here we go. It's probably because I have a.
They're going to call. Sure, not. They're going to call or not. Can I please finish?
Go ahead.
Okay, great.
Round table from Jubilee. Hey, I'm Adam, and I'm a progressive.
Hi, I'm Naima, and I'm a leftist.
Hey, I am not nuclear and I am a conservative.
What does that mean?
Hey, my name is George and I am a Trump supporter.
What
And
does
they're
it
watching
mean?
Roundtable. Let's get into it.
The president signed it into law. Democrats voted against it, of course. And it's been wildly successful.
What you did was narrow the eligibility for certain people to get access to the...
I don't care at all about government shutdown. We're just going to head to political violence. And I don't know exactly where that starts. Portland is currently a war zone. Okay, I like this one. This is what I was looking for. I didn't know they were going to specifically mention Portland. So, go to the beginning. Oh, look at this.
Portland is burning to the ground. You have agitated insurrectionists. All you have to do is look at the television, turn on your television, read the newspapers. It's burning to the ground. The governor, the mayor, the politicians are petrified for their lives.
Okay.
I just love
Everybody
the way
laughed.
it says things. Portland is currently a war zone and needs the National Guard to intervene.
Okay.
I mean, a Trump-appointed Judge Emmerich just said a couple days ago that the president's determination is, quote, not tethered to reality. There is no real reason here to not just, I mean, if the state's governor wants to call in the National Guard, that's one thing. This is Trump trying to circumvent the state's governor to federalize the National Guard.
Ooh, time is not on your side, liberal. Because, Trump can deploy the National Guard, the Portland Appeals Court says. Predicted perfectly by our friend Will Chamberlain. Oregon Attorney General urges the full appeals court to review the decision, while Governor says the fight is not over. Nice try. How about that? Wrong. And it's embarrassing because they uploaded this video the day the Ninth Circuit said actually Trump is right.
And send them in. And what it actually is part of a broader trend and a movement towards authoritarianism in this country.
Can I ask you a quick question? What is the violent rate per capita in, violent rate per capita in Portland?
I don't have the crime stats memorized, but I do know that violent crime is down.
You guys?
You're high as fuck.
Homicides or like robberies.
It's just violent crime in general per capita.
Who knows?
Just guess.
I mean, I'm not going to guess.
720, I don't think.
And yeah, that's going down.
Yeah, so it's going down over what month specifically?
Can I actually?
I'd like to interject. On April 1st, 2020, the population from census.gov of Portland was 652,503. Beautiful place, by the way, in Portland, Pacific Northwest. The beautiful Alaskan rainforests that you can see sprawling from the sky. I don't know if you can actually see the Alaskan rainforest, but it's a rainforest up in Seattle. July 1st, 2021. 643,000. Whoa, that's about 9,000 less. Then we've got July 1st, 2022. 634,000. Oh, it's going down. Holy smokes, July 1st, 2023, it went down to 6,000. Oh, my heavens me. Why would the population of Portland be dropping? Perhaps there's no young people. One reason, as said by many individuals who have fled Portland, is the crime, lawlessness, and political atmosphere. You can't run your business. The Antifa, in one story, smashed up like a computer store and just took all their stuff outside in the street and burned it. And it was just a computer store. Anyway.
Last 7 months.
Can I interject actually really quick? I do have the crime stats for the first half of 2025 for Portland. I'm going to read from my notes if that's okay. Okay, cool. Well, he's not the governor, but sure. So, kind of. Homicides are down currently in Portland by 51%. Overall violent crime is down by 17%. Aggravated assaults are down by 18%. Robberies are down 10%. Sexual assault reports are down 12%. And shootings are down 31%.
Hold it. Steady now. That's the split, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard that thing Quentin Tarantino does? And he said it on a podcast before. It was on Joe Rogan's podcast. And he was talking about the moments before he became a writer. And he was talking about how there was this guy that he used to work in a DVD store with. And he was one of those guys that party all the time, would have fun. One day he showed up to work and he was in a bad mood. And they're wondering like, yo, you okay? Like, what's wrong? And he goes and tells them, hey bro, think about it. We're like getting really old. If I continue this life, one day you're probably gonna find a different job. You're probably gonna find a different job. Maybe I'll find another job, and we're just gonna find a group of work friends and just keep doing the same shit. If we live like this, you're just gonna be doing the same shit. Nothing's gonna happen. And he said, if you want something to happen, you kind of have to change everything. Quentin Tarantino said, in that moment, he went home and he wrote down on a piece of paper all the things that he was fucking up on, and stayed up all night trying to figure out how he's gonna fix them. And then he became Quentin Tarantino. Have you heard that thing of?
Did you know that?
Maybe Trump isn't an all-powerful king, the kind who can do whatever he wants, but he's undeniably king adjacent, king-esque, moving for more.
I would agree though with John Stewart, common ground. I don't want king. I'm not a fan of kings at all. That's why I think this country's better. We left the system of kings, and then they got mad. The number one draft pick got away. All right, next one. Fact check, John Stewart. Let me preface this. I think everyone here agrees that John Stewart is very funny.
Yes, even when he's wrong, he's funny.
Even when he's wrong, he's funny, and he is wrong a lot. So two things can be true. Bill Maher has never been funny accidentally. Kind of a miracle.
I mean, even I've been funny accidentally.
More than Bill Maher. You know what? I will actually agree with that statement. Yes. So John Stewart just laid out the case as to why President Trump is in fact a king.
Declaration says, yes.
Pause. Cool man, when I say
I missed it.
that's not a period. That's not punctuation.
It's a comma.
All right, I'll do this thing again. Let's do it again. John Stewart lays out the case as to why President Trump is a king, and I'm going to fact check all of it. He's funny, he's wrong about everything.
The Declaration says, he has kept among us in times of peace standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. Done. Cutting off our trade with all parts of the world. That does sound familiar. He has obstructed the administration of justice. It's getting hot here. And here's one more. Oh, he has excited domestic insurrections amongst us. I mean, come on. I'm calling it. Look, maybe Trump isn't an all-powerful king, the kind who can do whatever he wants, but he's undeniably king adjacent, king-esque, moving for more.
Now, you may think he has a point, especially considering President Trump even has an animation that works geared at teaching kids about his kingly successes. Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
I guess that's the updated cover, by the way. I still have the old one.
The OG. dildos on that one.
Rated R, but all references in the description as we do every show. Everything John Stewart, everything he presents is factually incorrect. It's time for Claim Truth. All right, the first claim from one Mr. John Stewart, that President Trump deployed the army in peacetime against citizens. That makes him a king.
The Declaration says, he has kept among us in times of peace standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. Done.
Okay, here's the truth. Of course, the president can deploy the National Guard against violent criminals and illegals. Title 10 expressly gives the president the authority to deploy the National Guard when, specifically, he's unable to execute the laws of the land, the United States, with regular forces. ICE, in this case, would be the regular forces for enforcing immigration law. And you need to take into account that attacks on ICE are up over 1,000% since a year ago. It is well within his authority. As a matter of fact, it's kind of the only option when you have sanctuary cities and you have mayors coddling domestic terrorists who are attacking ICE. Here's a clip actually from Nick Shorter Monday night in Portland showing Antifa attacking ICE with explosives, tear gas, you name it. Looks like a group who really fears the kingly authority.
Yeah.
And you made a good point, Josh, where he just has a standing army during peacetime.
Yeah, that's a normal thing. I mean, that's what the National Guard is.
Yeah.
Anytime they're called in anything.
Yeah.
I mean, was Bush calling in a standing army during Katrina?
If you have an army, he's trying to say you can't
kept
have it.
among us. Kept among us is what the kingly thing is. He kept among us a standing army. Yeah, what is Fort Bliss, because it's in the middle of El Paso? That's a standing army?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
You can even tell that he didn't really believe this one.
It's the Declaration of Independence. It's not the Constitution, first of all. It's something that they wrote when they still had a king and they were colonists, and it's a whole weird way to just I guess do a bit and call him a king, but
Yeah.
it's absolutely not an equivalent.
Well, he makes some more definitive claims, but and you pointed out, I don't think he really believes this one. He kind of just had to add it in. And by the way, where were you, John Stewart and people of Zilk, when Tim Walz actually did deploy the National Guard to keep citizens in their own homes, curfew during the George Floyd riots and their city burned down?
Get inside! Get your hotel! Let's go! Bring him up! Go inside now! Inside of the house!
And see if you can sort of spot the difference here. You see that clip? The person screaming, having paintballs shot at them? That's an American citizen on their own property. ICE is trying to deport illegal aliens, often on public property. You may not agree. Do you understand the difference? Comment below. Next claim from, did we just decide to continue with the Nintendo claim truth?
I think we did.
Okay.
I don't know if we voted on it or if it was just by fiat.
They did. Gerald asked to keep it one time, and then he complained about it later.
Yes.
And then out of spite, Tim has kept it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I got that right.
I don't feel very kingly because I don't know that I voted.
I don't like it either, but Gerald said keep it, so I'm
Well, no, I'm gonna usurp
gonna
him.
revert back.
Yeah, but not today.
Okay. I'll do it tomorrow.
That's right. That's right.
The next claim, John Stewart.
We should revert back next time.
Crap. Is that, I don't even want to say it. Just watch him say it.
Cutting off our trade with all parts of the world. That does sound familiar.
It's funny how he says it.
It is funny.
Yeah.
Here's the truth. We haven't stopped trading with a single country, not one.
No, not one.
And as a matter of fact, in going through this day, kind of looking through the numbers, I thought there must be a typo.
Yeah.
Because we actually had $600,000 worth of total trade with North Korea in 2025. And I almost went to research, like, guys, hey, wait, did you mean to say South Korea? But in which case, did you mean like 600 million or billion? Or did you actually mean North Korea, in which case it would have to be zero? No, it turns out 600. So we've not stopped trading with a single country, and with North Korea, 600,000. That includes $100,000 worth of imports. I don't. What could we possibly be importing from North Korea? And it seems like President Trump was, diplomacy just throwing them down.
Oh, that's it. You'd be like, and then we would ask him, This is my favorite podcast ever. Today we're checking out when Theo Vaughn makes actors crack. And then we laughed. Oh, we saw Kim K.
You plant the seed, and you hope that maybe they say, oh, no.
To all men.
So we haven't stopped trading a single country. And it's just, you can disagree with tariffs, just don't misrepresent it. They're being used to rebalance trade, to reshore production. And by the way, it's actually reduced our budget deficit by $41 billion compared to 2024, because we generated about $195 billion in tariff revenue.
Come to the chalkboard right now.
So it is a net
You got a
positive
full erection.
right now. It seems to be working. It's not all good. There's some wrinkles in the internet. Where were you, John Stewart, and those on the left hand side? Former Vice President Biden kept, as a matter of fact, one of the only things that he kept from the previous Trump administration, he kept and actually increased President Trump's tariffs on China from his first term. So we just need to apply equally, and if you disagree with policy, fine, but disagree with the...
Thanks for talking about this with me, man, because it's, it's just cool to get to, like it's where you get looking at a piece of art and you get to talk to the paint, you know? Where did you go? I don't want to say with a friend. Their kids left like a year later and I was still out. Are you staying after they left? Forever. Wait, so your buddy was a couple years older than you? He was the same age, but something happened. He drove into the neighbor's house or something. He was drinking, and then he had to leave. And so I was like, still. You were still there. They kicked out in his room. And your buddy was gone and you were there? Yeah. Do you remember that first dinner? Oh, yeah. Are you still here? More for us.
Do you guys think that this is how Theo Von really is in daily life? Or is this a character he's playing? Theo Von is way funnier in a podcast setting than doing stand-up comedy. He's just a funny dude to talk to.
And then he goes, hey, homie, will you make a video for my cousin Hector, right? He was like, what's wrong with you? Yeah, sure, I will. What do you want me to say? Like, just say something nice, man. He got possessed by ghosts. That's what he said. So I'm like, what do I even fucking, what do you want me to say?
Sorry, you're possessed by ghosts.
Yeah, so I was like, what do you want me to say? Like, just tell him we miss him, you know? So that's what I did. I was like, hey, Hector, homie, we miss you, dog. I lived in Charleston for a while. Oh, you did? Yeah, I hitchhiked up there to chase a girl that I was in love with that I almost had, didn't have to get a cease and restraining order, but it got close to just loitering late at night.
You were practicing for an upcoming role of a stalker?
The hardest part ever was, I think, trying to touch a breast or something. And at the movies, a lot of guys, there'd be big guys that touch it, get that titty, boy. And they threaten you if you didn't do it, you know? So then you're like working off of a clock, kind of as like a shot clock. In between.
What's this thing here that says 1984 and then R.I.P.? What is it?
Well, apparently he took the highway to heaven. He was in the HOV lane in that picture. That's all we can do. A lot of those places, it's a real, I like to call it like a molester's gauntlet kind of that you run through.
Yeah.
You're like, there's so many like pitfalls here.
Yeah.
So many traps. You know, a lot of like those truckers will leave like the candy right in front of the truck. Like just
A little baggy with some remnants of some speed.
Yeah, they had grass back there. She had a bushka.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
if they showed it. They sort of pictured it.
I can't imagine they showed a bush in the movie, huh?
Like she had Lucille Ball in a scissor hole. Big fucking red Mongo bush.
Oh, what I like that Jada Pinkett Smith, you know what I'm saying? I like nothing around there. Right? That's what I like.
Knock, knock.
I like that aloe
Will
push.
Smith. Oh, you like
I like
alopecia?
that aloe puss, yeah. I like that aloe puss.
Sickening.
That's gross. You guys are disgusting.
You take your shit off, don't you?
No, sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. I walk out of the room backwards though, because I don't like people seeing my butt, I guess.
Your ass is the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Your dick is what the hell see. Your ass is the actual wizard.
Oh yeah.
Pulling levers and shit.
My wiener's the cowardly lion. Dude. Rear window, that's a Hitchcock, wasn't it? Rear window? I think so. Yeah, that's Rear Window. I think was about butt stuff, wasn't it? That was an early anal film. Yeah, the first anal films. They were about proctology. It was like a proctologist.
Was it? Oh, I didn't know.
Rear Window was the pre-sequel to Backdoor.
I want to see people with Trump flags.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to go out there on the fucking, on Lake Michigan. So I got a,
You don't want to piss on a big girl's back out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, I saw that it probably wasn't gonna be the best thing for me, so I just didn't participate.
Fuck, that's brave of you though. And you're almost like damn Christopher Columbus. Like, you just don't see a lot of it. It's cool, man.
I'm waiting for it to go extinct, and I don't think it ever will. So now I'm just, I'm like the Amish, man. I'm just pretending like none of these advancements are there, dude. I'm just in my house making rocking chairs and selling, taffy.
My dad was, he was a complicated dude. He also was like a fucking hippie.
shaved.
Was like,
Gotta love ingrown hairs.
Vegan, like,
pretty effective.
yeah, like I saw those things and that existed inside the same person.
Yeah, let's get fucked up and get a salad on.
Get a salad on.
That's a crazy thing to even think.
I'm vegan. I hate saying that because everyone's like, fuck you, now I'm eating twice as much meat. I'm like, alright, that's on you.
Yeah, people don't. Yeah,
They get tight. But I'm vegan because
It's like almost being stomach gay or whatever.
Stomach gay?
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 50.
That needs to be on a t-shirt ASAP. Being vegan is stomach gay.
Male children.
That I know of, sir.
Right, so y'all are male heavy. Y'all seed line is male heavy.
My mom had 4 boys. I've had 2 boys. Yeah, so a lot of, I think of masculinity begats masculinity. No,
Yeah.
it's a joke.
No, I'm just saying, it's almost like a damn gay nightclub at this point. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of men in it, is all I'm saying. But
Well, why is it a gay
you're going to have a lot of men over there, you know? Well, I'm saying Jeffrey Dahmer would buy y'all a couple sandwiches.
Sausage in that stew.
I think nature's a blast, right?
Yeah.
The animals, the woodpecker comes down, and he's like, he makes noise, and people are like, get the fuck out of here, we want to sleep in. But wake up, motherfucker. Yeah, he's obviously been using or whatever. He's one of the, Animals that got a hold of a bag somewhere.
Absolutely.
Who else is rolling up like that?
So early, just slamming their head against the wall.
Yeah, and then taking off.
Yeah.
Unless he's like Morse coding a message from the heavens or from like AC/DC or something.
We saw Dana.
Oh yeah, we sat right
We
behind
sat
him.
behind Dana White, and he would tell us what's going on. It was fun.
You'd be like, hey, get out your blood cups on this one. You're gonna get us.
It's like being in a Gallagher show.
Yeah, one time he like even had some blood on his hand. He rubbed it on my gums.
He goes, "You want a gummer?"
Yeah. He's like, oh, this will help a little vitamin O.
It is. They go, "All right, put on your blood raincoats like Gallagher," and they smash the guy's head. Yeah.
Yeah, because I look at, if you had given me all the stuff he had at his age, I would have jumped a Ferrari off a mall in an accident, you know. Too many people
Oh,
in the
bro,
car.
we didn't have any. Yeah, I remember I got a 2-liter of Diet 7-Up, dude, and I remember I fucking set a vehicle on fire in my neighbor's yard. Like, yeah. What? Uppers at a young age, shit would have gotten bad.
That's very strange, right? To not meet the director, like the actor and the director not like be in a room together until they're 2 weeks off from shooting.
It seems risque.
Crazy. Yeah.
It seems risque to me to do something like that. It's like you could interview your cellmate or whatever, but you're like, no, I'll just wing it in there, you know? Like you could have a little small Q&A with your cellie.
No, I wasn't saying party pills, like HIV pills.
Oh, he was?
I was always, yeah, he always had like a fistful of HIV
Okay,
pills.
well, I can
No, pills like, you know what I mean, that make him feel better.
Right, well,
that are supposed to support AIDS. You know, the kind that Magic Johnson has.
yeah.
Those type of pills.
Those Laker snacks, they call them now.
The whole idea of sex is not thinking. And all you have to do is concentrate on turning yourself on.
Yeah, I think I like, yeah, I mean, I've had probably libido issues since I was probably, I would bet 8 or 9 months old. I don't know.
Well, but you're
Well, yeah, it's like, I don't know
well,
when
you
your
don't have a
libido's-
libido until you go through puberty, really.
Okay.
I mean, who has a libido when they're in diapers? I mean, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I have to look at some pictures and see, see what was going on back
It's
then.
very easy to get blown if you taste like Arctic Blast.
Especially if your wiener had like one of those pop things at the end, like a pop top.
If they could just pop it open. And also, if when they were done, they were going to be like, I'm going to feel energetic because it can burn extra calories. Like, I'm ready for work.
That would change your wife's behavior in the morning, I think.
Truly would. Maybe I could get like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. going on.
I'm going to pray about that. So,
He handwrites his mom letters. It's a special person who does that.
yeah, he definitely seems like a hug that got left somewhere but rescued.
That's right.
Thank you. You're very sincere. It's very nice and refreshing and also slightly uncomfortable.
Yeah, sorry.
No, don't.
That described Theo perfectly.
Man, so I'll keep it just as sincere, you know. We won't get physically sincere because that can be, it's outlawed in some territories. But,
What if you lived a million years? You just like, what would you do? It's like,
I mean, you would definitely probably call in, you'd show up late to work more, I think.
well, you know,
And it's like, you got shot. They just chop off your leg, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they had, some of their a lot of their technical skills are way limited. So dude. Like if some people, even if they had just had like Down syndrome, they're like, oh, he got shot by someone. Like, no, this guy, he's fine. He's just over here raking leaves. Let this guy leave him alone. Then the hard tits came out. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember when hard ass tits came out?
And Fabio, remember Fabio?
All my tits, and they look like you get.
Yeah.
Like you went like that. I was like,
Yeah.
and then he touched it like squeak. Almost like somebody was like had made them out of like dish gloves or something. Like they were like,
Right.
like if you pull the shirt out of one, you can hear like, you're just like, this is a plastic, bro.
I give there's 5 forks to choose from. I gotta choose which one we're using. You gotta get that kind of sucks.
Oh yeah, and it sucks if you're watching a movie and you see a fork that fucking is out of place too. This isn't the Titanic.
You blame the actor. Because it's the actor's face. And you're just like, fuck, you think this?
Oh, you're like, Dunkirk sucks. You see the silverware in that thing?
Oh my god.
The one thing that I was thinking about was my friend Brad used to work for Red Bull, and he said if there's a 1-800 number if people are like have had too much Red Bull or whatever they call, I guess.
Oh, I'm gonna help me. What do I do?
so technology gave boys video games, you know, and porn, and then said, now study your algebra.
I'm about to find the square of my own root.
My own root.
See how smart answer. Totally, Dad, I'm gonna do it.
I was at this new school. I walk across the gym and some girl, this girl was hot, dude. She was like, I think she had like 30 tits.
Oh.
She was so hot. And she was looking at me and I thought I had like, shit, I hit it on my leg or something. And I was literally like so fucking embarrassed. I was like, and I was walking across the gym, I could feel every step, and I was like, I've gotta get across the gym. I had a mirror ASAP. I gotta see shit. Bitches, you know.
So wait a minute, Louisiana,
I love your
you like ocean?
Yeah, I didn't mind it, but then people start frying it, and it takes it. Dude, it starts to look like it's been giving a blowjob to somebody. It gets real, viscous.
Yeah.
You know, when you lift up a spoonful of it, it has like a trail that goes back to the stuff, and you're like, whoa, this thing in BJ's, you know?
Yeah,
it's
slimy.
Yeah, it's real slimy. Have you not met the Boone guys? I met the Rizzler the other night at dinner. I saw him. Oh, dude. He was drinking Dr. Pepper past 8:45. I'm like, he's wild, man. Well, yeah, the Rizzler, I mean, I'll tell you this. He definitely said his grades were found. Somebody's like, his grades suck. That's what I heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're at Craig's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a little tattoo that said, fuck social studies.
Oh,
damn. I was like, that's rough. So obviously he's been going through a lot, you know. My friend Josh used to live like, I think somewhere like in kind of like over by East LA. But he said that he lived in his area. And I was like, well, what if I opened up a shoe store called These Boots Are Made for Joaquin, right? I was like, just to get to meet. But if you saw that store, say if you'd driven by a couple times, like, you think you ever would have stopped in there? Like, absolutely. Yeah. Just like cleaning the place out. And when porn came along, man, I remember, I would bike far for porn. If I heard there was porn somewhere, you know, I was starved. I was starved for like effect from like, talked about this stuff.
In junior high, one of our friends would get the Victoria's Secret catalog.
In the Win with Zen sweepstakes, you can get a chance to win $100,000. But there's more than one way to win with Zen. Here's how it works. For 5 weeks until November 24th, we're giving away a total of 5,000 premium prizes each time you enter. You won't...
His mom ordered it, he'd steal it out of the mail, and he would wheel and deal that thing. He would sell pages out of it for a couple of cents.
This girl in our class or whatever was pregnant, right?
Yeah. Every story, like, Helena had a rib in her forehead.
And we didn't know you could even get pregnant, right? But I remember she won the fucking spelling bee, dude. And people were calling her all kinds of racial slurs and stuff. But I remember, and she was white. That's crazy. It was just, people were just, you know.
It's just mean then. They're just trying to be mean.
Oh, yeah. Nobody was trying to be, like, helpful.
Yeah.
You know? Did you ever have an ear piercing? Did you ever? Yeah, I had 2 of them. Did you?
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, dude. That shit was so fun, dude.
It was, we were kind
And
of
it would close up and you would still force something in on days you need to feel cool.
I wanted a lip piercing. I wanted the whole thing. I wanted to be punk rock, dude.
Oh, well, you have a lot of, you seem like you've been through a lot.
Yeah.
Like a child of a Vietnam veteran, somebody, you know. You remember sex ed? You remember going to sex ed the first time?
Oh, God, how embarrassing.
Remember all the guys with, like, one guy wore, like, a fucking suit or, like, a little tuxedo. Like, dude, what is he doing? This guy is space, bro. Well, people would wear cologne. People would be fucking drinking cologne.
Cologne to go to sex education? Like, they're seducing sex education, or was the teacher hot?
No, it was a man, dude.
But just sex education, they wanted to smell good for sex education.
We just thought it was time for sex, so we were just everybody's feet up. If a mother tells a son to clean his room, what should he say?
No nozzle off.
And then remember Jared Leto talked to you?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, at first I was like, damn, that chick's fine as fuck. And I'm like, oh, that's Jared Leto.
He's still fine, yeah.
Is it Leto? I've been saying Leto this whole time.
Still pretty good looking, man. First of all, you're touching the back of a child. Yeah, so I'm touching a child. look at like my dude, this looks like literally a Christmas card from Epstein's Island. Like it's like a crazy Italian, which some people say, like kind of the Magellan of Oscar. It's an Oscar Magellan with a child, okay? Yeah. With just his son, and then there's Adam Devine is just lurking. Yeah, lurking, dude.
When you have sex with a girl, do you put a condom on, or she put it on if she tells you to put it on?
Look, if people want to use a condom, we let them use them, you know? Who's we? Who's we, Your Honor?
Well, Pauly Shore is messed up, man. You don't want to hear your story about getting it on with a transgender woman.
We are, okay. One girl I liked in like middle school, I didn't know how to tell her this. I saved up the saliva in my mouth the whole class. And after class, I ran up behind her and spit right in the back of her head. That was your move. When I think about it now, it's like you were, and you had no je ne sais quoi. Yeah. Je ne sais quoi? Over here. I love you. And David Spade and I just wrote a movie and made a movie we paid for ourselves that we made, right? It's done? It's done. We're editing it now. And it's, are you in it? I'm in it. I'm like his sidekick. He's like the main guy. Alright, so you know all about making movies. No, we have no idea what we have, dude. We may have a damn visual diorama that a couple of kids put together for their kindergarten class. I was playing a busboy, not Commodus, so I think definitely this is way different, I think. Yeah, he made a cock light, a little light that can do cocks with it. That's sick. Oh, you need that, honestly. They have that light you can shine on somebody at like somebody's giving a conference or whatever. Like a laser pointer. Yeah, and you shine it on them and then Social Security comes up and rescues them or whatever so they don't get shot or whatever. Yeah, Secret Service. I don't think Social Security. Social Security. Actually, Social Security apparently Trump's taking it out of there. It's nowhere to be found.
Which actor do you think had the best vibes with Theo? Do you want to see more Theo Von? Drop a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Conservative Vibes. I'm CV, and I'll see you in the...
No bar, please.
Lesser clippers, they're not hard enough, the angle is too high, they're not polished, they're not particularly sharp. You will never find another nail cutter on the market that can shave hair like that, but not even remotely close. Because with a really sharp tool, you get...
We got a damn good show. Alright, so this is in Madison, Wisconsin. This woman wants to get picked up. He's waiting for the bus. Okay. He's getting on the bus. I like how you've been sitting there waiting for the bus for an eternity. And the bus finally shows up, and then you looking for, get your card or whatever to pay for it. Yeah. You ain't ready to pay. That's like, it drives me crazy. You pull up to a fast food, and the person right there, just one moment, and you just sitting there for 10 minutes looking at the menu. I'm like, come on. You should already have an idea when you pull up to the drive-thru, which you want to eat. Well, not really. This is even simpler than a drive-thru. Yeah. Only thing you have to do is pay. Yeah. I think your example, if you're sitting in this long line, and you waiting 10 minutes to get up to the menu, and then you get up and they say, can I take your order? Oh, just give me a moment. You had 10 minutes to, come over what you wanted. And these menus don't be changing drastically like that. All right, so it turns out this lady gets upset with the driver because she can't find her money. No, according to the news clip, it's because he's not going where she needs to go. She's getting pretty much on the wrong bus. Oh, I see. Look, she's holding up his route. Yeah. But yeah, she goes to bed. It's like, no, I'm not going there. He said, no, you're gonna take me there, I guess. And this is a sub-Saharan woman. So you gotta watch it. I already knew that by the week. She attacks him. If the bus is moved. Never relax around him. Look, he's trying to, he's driving the bus. That's crazy. Ain't nobody helping him? Yeah, rip a wig off. You see when he crashed into he crashed into a business. Look, it's snowing outside. It's still oh man, she's really upset. You ripped the wig off? I look like a dude now. It's a nice face she got. I look like Taro now. She got full head for days. Yeah, she went from Keisha to Tyrone. Look how the snow, all the windshield's busted. Right. And it's snowing inside of the bus. Right. Snow is coming in. That's why I don't date black women, man. Black women, they fight like men. That's the only relationship I've been in where the girls say, "Put your hands up, let's do this." Yeah. I was like, no, not me. I'm not doing this ever again. He's got to be in his late 60s. They should pick a wig up. Like she just walk around like nothing happened.
New at 4, the woman who pleaded guilty to attacking a Madison Metro.
Name is Raven Johnson. How does she spell Raven? I guess you don't like the bird, I guess. Well, it's R-A-V-E-N. Raven. Yeah, it's like the bird, though. Like she twisted. What'd she do? She put an E in there. Yeah. That's how you spell Raven. She got Ra-Even. Her name is Ra-Even. Your name is not Raven, it's Ra-Even. Ra-Even Jones. All right, she's at a citizen hearing. She played.
A bus driver back in February was sentenced to 3 years in prison today. 26-year-old Raven Johnson will serve 3 years behind bars and 3 years of extended supervision, according to a criminal complaint.
Look what she did. Well, she didn't do that. The bus driver, he lost control. Shut up. He's not a professional. Look what she, man, she only got 3 years for that. Yeah, I wonder if he lost his job. Why would he lose his job? Why would he lose his job? And he's getting, he ran into a psychopath on the bus. Well, it's his job to secure the bus. Right? It's his job to protect the public. Even when you got a certain female about to try to take your head off, he didn't secure his bus. He should have put it in park. This dude was driving. The dude was straight. Boy, he didn't get fired, Kevin. It's not his fault. I'm just saying. What are you saying? He failed to secure his bus. He could have run over somebody, and it would have been that woman's fault. Well, I couldn't live with that if I was that bus driver. I mean, me personally, I think the onus would be on me. I will make sure my bus is secured. Then I take care of Raiders in park. Yeah, I put the look. If I was me, I'd put the bus in park. I'd have took good care of Raven and Ra-Even. Yeah, I'd have took good care of Ra-Even. Ra-Even would be sick where I can say it.
Video shows Johnson hitting the driver multiple times before that Metro bus crashed into a building on Madison's east side. 2 people were hurt in that crash, and the restaurant Asian House.
Is she laughing? She's holding back a smile. That's nuts. Well, what you expect? Yeah, I would get some bangs going right here. Yeah, she got a poor head like Stephen A. Smith. You can totally tell that's, yeah, cause she needs some bangs, right?
Sam, you're not going to put this on. Who lives here? What's she doing on? I'm from
Hello, I'm living here.
Not at 7:30 in the morning.
I am living here. This is my house. This is my garden. What's your business here?
It's your house and your garden.
Yes.
What about the fact it's 7:30 in the morning? There's a lady over there who's just had a baby. She's up all night.
Okay.
She needs to sleep.
Okay, she can sleep in London. That's not my business.
Later.
Okay, it's not my business. No, you steal my time.
Never mind. No, I don't care.
You still do this in his face? Yeah. And then you just gonna let her take the lawnmower? Let some woman come in a moo dress and do this and take my lawnmower and you don't do like. Give my damn lawnmower. You ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, what? She do this in my face like she's shooting threes or something? Yeah, you ain't gonna do nothing. You can't y'all want to come up and take my lawnmower when I'm cutting grass? Yep. I know it's 7:30 in the morning, but this is my property. I mean, I ain't waking up that early cutting no grass, but maybe God trying to send a message, both y'all need to go to church. So, this is crazy. But you know that, you allow, I mean, it's nothing against, what he's doing is not against the law. But he is a little inconsiderate. You understand? You tell me what I do at 7:30. I know, but I'm asking you, do you think this is a little inconsiderate? Just a little bit. I mean, this person and the owner is not entitled to listen to what this lady said, right? But do you think they are a little? So I gotta go check my neighbor. Hey, it's 8:30. Is it too early to cut my grass? I don't think so, Joe. Let me keep playing this. Well, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't.
Hey, man, that's a teach karate. You teach karate? Is karate real? It's real. That's real. I don't know what that was. Oh, I don't know what that was either. Isn't it like a position? What's the first one? Don't you call back? You're like, King, stop! Yeah, I knew I was getting someone. Don't. It was like a call back and forth. Hit. And when I do it, ice. Yeah, oh, shit. Shut up. I'm doing it. What's my line? Okay, and then what do you say?
I do the technique.
You do the technique? I got the technique. Don't fucking worry about it. Okay, hold on. I already forgot my line. Okay.
New line.
No, I got a new one. How you gonna switch it up on me already?
Technique.
Shut up.
The viral Paleo Valley meat sticks are on sale right now for up to 20% off. These are the most delicious meat sticks on the market. There are tons of flavors and they're naturally fermented, so they're nice and juicy and you get none of the nasty preservatives found in other sticks. If you're looking for something healthy when you're on the go, these are the perfect clean protein snack.
And it would get to a certain point, and they, like a company, like the podcast, they're like, come over here, let us do the podcast, you know. So then they would leave. I'm like, well, I guess my next buddy, I'll build this up. Because you were just doing it with friends, and we didn't have like contracts. No, it was none of that contracts. I wish I could have had a piece of this place. But no, I mean, because I wasn't doing it for business. I was doing it to help my friends. So, I mean, it was like one of those things, like, looking back, I was like, damn, you fucking dumbass. Like, you know.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, here's the thing. If you're doing it for the love, money will find you.
Right.
If you do it for the money,
you do understand, like...
We got a damn good school.
You tell me. If you guys want it, cross your teeth and go ahead, cross your T's and dot your I's. And let's do it. Let's do what? Do whatever you need to do. Because I'm tired of you showing up in the house. Yes, I haven't been in your house. This guy's an alcoholic. He's down there at the golf course. So let's do it or not do it. What are we gonna do? What are you threatening? Do it or not do it? Are you threatening? Do it or not do it.
Do what?
Did you get clean up the land?
Come on. Come on. Oh, go back to your apartment. Do it. Do it.
Doesn't mean you should do it. You're the boss. You're supposed to set the rule. But you know what? We laugh, but watch what happens next. Hey, before we get to the rest of this video, don't forget about our new giveaway. Ford Raptor Bronco and 10,000 cash. Get in the wing, go to the website. Purchase something that you like, and you automatically end up winning.
Come on.
Wait a minute. He's going to his ball. Come on. he's backing up.
Why you fucking me? Because you were already trying to hit me. I didn't try to hit you. Yeah, you're moving up on me. So now I'm bleeding.
I didn't see that. I didn't see any of that. I saw him backing up. Yeah, I didn't. You told him to go back to his abode. That's what he's trying to do. Well, you keep tasing him. Well, I think he's backing up because he's shooting that taser at him. Well, he's about to go in his house. Yeah.
Now I'm bleeding, and you're doing all this. 310 Central. Go ahead and send me back up. Subject tried to attack me. Got him at gunpoint right now.
That's crazy.
Live.
You need to get down on your knees. I haven't done anything wrong. Get on your knees. No, I haven't done anything wrong.
I needed that.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
So you shot him 3 times. After he tried to knock his weapon. Yeah.
Oh man.
You can't come at me like that. Get back here so I can sit up so I can help you. Sit up so I can help you.
Now you want to help him? And he's got an attitude about it. You just shot the man 3 times. Yeah. And you got an attitude because he can't sit up. That's called mentally, that's low capacity.
Why you did it to me? Sit up so I can.
The news covered it.
You need to get down on your knees. I haven't done anything wrong. Get on your knees. Yeah.
Breaking news video of a Charlotte County deputy shooting a man to death. Thank you for counting on Gulf Coast News. I'm Kelly Burns.
And I'm Peter Bush. The deputy was responding to an argument over a painted light bulb.
What?
I think the cop, when you respond to these disturbances, you got to keep in mind what you're responding to. And the whole point in going there is to de-escalate this nonsense. But he escalated everything.
He made it happen.
This call was minor dispute. The intent is to calm everybody down. Yeah. He escalated the situation. Yeah.
Gulf Coast News reporter Jackie Gunther has an exclusive interview with the neighbor who called for help. She joins us live in Charlotte County.
You like saving money? Don't answer that. It's a rhetorical question. Who doesn't like saving money?
Shut up,
That's
you
also...
rich fucking prick.
The deputy tried to get a man to go back into his apartment, but he didn't listen. And now we're seeing him get tased and shot.
So let's do it or not do it. What are we gonna do? What are you threatening? Do it or not do it? Are you threatening? Do it or not do it.
You see Deputy Timothy Poole pull out his taser at a condo on Saxony Circle last month. Daniel Birch tells him to tase him. You can see Birch swatting at the taser, which does not faze him. That is when the deputy drops the gun, calls for backup, and demands him to get on his knees.
Had to send me back up. Subject tried to attack me. Got him at gunpoint right now. You need to get down on your knees.